What is up, everybody? Ryan here, and today we're going to decide if Boba Fett is busted. So join me as we play some games and see how powerful this leader is. So I'm running the yellow version, Boba Yellow. So we've got dark side and 2 yellow so that we can play cunning, and we are going first. Playing against Han Solo. And we have pretty good curve. Let's go ahead and keep. And he's playing Tarkin Town. Deal 3 damage to a damaged non-leader unit. Let's go ahead and resource our double. And I think this is maybe one of the weaker units. So let's go ahead and play a crafty smuggler. See what our opponent does. Han Solo's action allows them to play a unit from their hand for 1 less if they deal 2 damage to it. It flips on 5, same as our Boba Fett. He's got Heroic Renegade, Grit, 2-3. Pretty good against our character. So let's claim initiative. And we have Hotshot Blaster. This is a card that lets you play it from the resource. So we actually don't play red, so it costs 3 either way, so definitely going to resource this card. The question is, do we want to play it and just take out his 2-3 now, or do we want to wait and potentially do that next turn? So I think we're going to start by... Can't use our Boba Fett's ability if we do smuggle the Hotshot Blaster on this, although it does have a blaster in its hand, so I think we just made our decision. Next turn, we could play Hotshot Blaster plus one of these 2-drops. I think we're going to just go ahead and attack. He's going to probably attack us. And we'll just maybe take it out next turn. Opponent's thinking. He is able to play a 4-cost unit this turn with his ability. So decides to go ahead and just attack in. All right. Well, then we will play Toro Calican. When you play another bounty hunter unit, you may deal 1 damage to it. If you do, you could ready this. So this is actually a much better target for our Hotshot Blaster. And again, he does have Blaster in hand, so pretty flavorful. Let's go ahead and claim initiative. I think we're going to take out K2SO with our Crafty Smuggler. A lot of Crafty Smugglers. That does prevent us from using our ability again. Although we don't have a great turn with that ability anyway, so let's just go ahead and kill that guy. Alright, when it dies, opponent's able to do 3 damage or make us discard. So they made us discard. We actually don't have another bounty hunter. So let's go ahead and just attack. We'll just deploy 2 units. Opponent's base has got 25 because he's got Tarkin Town. It makes it a little easier for us. We're at 30. And let's see what our opponent can do with 5 potential resources. He's got another K2SO. Well, we've got another Crafty Smuggler. This card seems really good against what our opponent's doing. Oh, he's going to try to take out our guy here. That makes sense. Probably going to use Tarkin Town on this guy next turn. And that means let's just go ahead and play a 3-2 in the space. Yep. That does leave us open to claim initiative, though. So that's nice. We could take out some of this stuff. No good units, huh? Surprising. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to deploy our leader. So we have 8 potential resources this turn. I want to take out that K2. So if we're doing that, let's just go ahead and drop this. We'll waylay one of their bigger things. Opponent may be tempted to make us discard. And I think we're going to go ahead and attack. Okay, just to the base. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and attack in. See what our opponent does. Okay, plays their leader. I think we're going to go ahead and play ours. Again, we don't have a way to make this turn such that we can use our 8 resources, so I think we're just going to go ahead and flip our Boba Fett now. Han Solo can attack in for 3, and that's what it does. I think we're going to go ahead and drop a unit in space, so we can get those 2 potential resources back when we go ahead and attack with Boba Fett. And without our 4s and 5s, Boba Fett's not looking too busted, but we're still hanging in there. Another K2. Card's pretty good. It's not really anything big that we have to worry about. So let's go ahead and just attack it. Opponent played another guy. And we can claim initiative, or we can waylay one of their guys, or we can claim initiative. So I think we're going to have an opportunity to kill one of their guys with our crafty smuggler anyway, so let's go ahead and waylay. Let's go ahead and waylay their biggest card. Alright, they claim initiative. And we have a 5-drop, but it's a little late now. I think we're still going to play it. And let's see, we have 3, 6, that's 18, 21, 24. That's interesting. Let's try that. Let's try to get them. So if we attack, yeah. Let's see what our opponent does. Opponent's got to be thinking, what is going on now? Okay, we're just all going to the bases. Let's go ahead and attack. Now, if he's not careful, he's going to take 6. Yep, there you go. Surprise strike for the win, and without even any of our good cards, Boba Fett was indeed busted. All right, welcome back, everybody. And now we are playing against Ray Red. And our hand, you know, we've got a curve here. Let's go ahead and not mulligan. And I guess the question is, do we want Crafty Smuggler, or do we just want to go all space? And I think let's try to go space. Let's see what happens. All right, they already have a 2/3, and we're going to have a 3/2. This one deals damage to a base. And we have our blaster. This is only non-vehicle units, so not great with the plan we just set up, but you know, we're trying things. Let's see what happens. Still going to resource that. And they attack, we'll attack. All right, they're playing R2-D2, and we're going to play another space guy. All right, they've experienced up their guy. I think Cunning is going to be pretty good, potentially next turn. And we have a new adventure to combo with the Cantina Bouncer or the Fett's Fire Spray. But I actually think I'd rather resource that. And I think we're going to go ahead and bounce the R2 back to their hand and then maybe make our guy bigger. Let's try that. Let's return and let's buff. We're going to return that. We're going to buff that. We've got this no good to me dead. And we're going to go ahead and attack in for 7. And let's go ahead and claim initiative. All right, so now we can bounce our guy back and then play it again, which I think I like. Let's go ahead and do that. So we bounce the guy so we get a resource back. And this turn we're going to deploy Boba Fett, and then we're going to attack in, and we're going to get 2 more resources. So we can play either Waylay or we can play our gunship again. Next turn we're going to play Fett's Fire Spray. Potentially this no good to be dead. Haven't seen any of our ambush units this game. Alright, opponent attacking in. We will as well. Going with R2-D2. We're going to play Boba Fett. Alright. Shielded Sentinel. Sure. So we can bounce this guy. We can play our space unit. I think this guy's not that good. Let's try to get aggressive. All right, Ray coming down this turn. We're going to be ready. We're going to tap it down. All right, Ray is already out. Kind of ruins our plan a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Just have to attack Boba Fett into a character, or potentially this Cantina Bouncer into a character. Oh, nope, they just go ahead and defeat it. All right. 6 resources, not the worst. So we can attack for 9, go into 22. We can bounce one of their guys. I think I like that. So let's bounce their guy. Play our Greedo. We'll attack in and pass. All right, so this turn, we're going to hope to play our Fett's Fire Spray and the Surprise Strike, potentially. Oh, instead we're going to do nothing. Okay. Still got this Hotshot Blaster here. So I think we're going to play that and get in. And hope they can't deal with either of these space units. Opponent's got R2-D2. If you look at the top card. Potentially put it on the bottom if they want to. And Ray has been tapped down. Ray came out and did nothing. So opponent's tanking. Let's see what they can do. They go ahead and attack with R2-D2. Not sure what that means, but let's just go ahead and attack with this. Now they have to deal with both of these guys. And we win. Nice. All right, welcome back. We are playing Boba Fett. The opponent is going with Sabine Wren with ECL. And our curve looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and not mulligan. Now, I hate mulliganing cunning, but I think since we have two, I think it's okay. And I think I'm going to get rid of New Adventure. We have nothing to combo with it. And then potentially play this, and at some point we're going to be able to use one of our resources to drop down this Greedo. Opponent claims initiative. And we've got No Good to Me Dead to tap down their units for a few turns. Kind of like that. Or we can do Gunship into Greedo. I think that's pretty good too. And then maybe the following turn we'll do Forlom to clean up their mess on the other side. This Battlefield Marine for 2 is a 3/3. That's pretty amazing stats. Opponent attacks in. I think because we're going to play 2 units this turn, I don't think I want to attack his 3/3. There's no way we're getting initiative. And then potentially next turn we can just cunning whatever they do. Yep, so let's go ahead and play this Gunship. They'll claim initiative, and then we're going to play Greedo and pass. All right. So this turn we have the option between Cunning and Forlom. I'm assuming they're going to attack first, probably with this guy. And then this one is whenever you play another red card, you may deal 1 damage to a base. Don't have anything great to take that out yet, other than Forlom. No, Forlom's a really good answer. Never mind, I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and next turn, I think we can keep this. I think we can have a 7 resource turn next turn. So I like Cunning and the Defender. All right, opponent's probably going to attack in with the 3/3 because we've got Greedo. Otherwise, we're just going to attack it. And then we're going to be able to ambush them with Forlom. Let's see what they do. Oh, they just decide to nug us for 4. Okay. Interesting play. Opponent's deciding if they want to keep any of the cards that they revealed. They revealed 4 and a Wrecker. They put 2 cards on top. I think let's go ahead and just kind of doesn't matter. Let's just attack here first. And we'll take care of that guy. Now we can attack here into here. I think let's attack here first. They're going to flip Sabine Wren. No. Okay. I think we're going to take that guy off the board. Now they're going to flip Sabine Wren. And we're going to attack it. Not enough to kill it, but definitely did a lot of damage to it. And now we can claim initiative. And I think we're going to go ahead and resource. I think the Greedo. I think we'll get rid of the Greedo and we could play Cunning and 7th Fleet Defender. Let's go ahead and take out Sabine Wren. Now they have this ECL. They might have a Poe coming out this turn. Pretty good answer to our Forlom here. Nope, just another for a cause I believe in. Going to 18 now. Let's see. They did put a card on top. What did they like? Darksaber. Nice. I think we're just going to go ahead and tag in. See what they do next. Probably going to play... Oh, no, just claimed initiative. Strange play. Strange play. Well, I want to use my cards this turn. And we did remove a unit. So let's go ahead and give my guy +4 and make the opponent's discard with a discard record. Nice. Give it to this guy. He can attack in. This guy can attack in. Play a 3-drop. And just like that, they are dead. They have to deal with both of these units right now. So do they have another wrecker? They still have their ECL. They could have another wrecker. No. This has Sentinel. Just go ahead and attack in. And attack in. They're off of it. All right. Sweet. Got that one too. We are playing Boba Fett again, and we are up against Gar Saxon. Each friendly upgraded unit gets +1. So definitely an interesting leader. Our curve is looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and not mulligan. And I think we might be getting rid of this Cartel Spacer and... I think I like our curve. I think Fett's Fire Spray is really good. I hate to resource it, but I think we've got a 2, 3, 4, 5 that I like, especially against upgraded units. Opponent has no turn 1 play. Alright. So now I think we're going to resource this Cunning. See what our opponent does. Choose a unit for this phase. It gains bounty, heal 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. It is shielded, but that's okay because we're going to bounce it. So let's go ahead and play Toro Calican. And attack. And pass. Alright, another Toro Calican. That can probably be resourced. And then we're either going to play Cunning or this Defender, depending on what the opponent does. Opponent has decided... Who do you choose? Toro? Sure. Okay. Choose a unit for this phase against bounty, heal 5 from the base. So let's just hope he's not able to kill that. Let's go ahead and tag in. Probably should have knew that was coming, sure, yeah. That makes sense. And I think now, should we be applying pressure or should we be bouncing this guy? I think we can play a guy and maybe next turn use the bouncer plus the waylay potentially. So he's going to claim initiative. We've got the blaster. Sure, easy resource. All right, let's go ahead and resource that. And let's see what our opponent does. All right, they've got a shielded 3/2. Oh, it's a 4/2 because of his ability, sure. Same with this card. It's not normally a 3/5. Kind of cool. This guy is tapped, so let's go ahead and play this bouncer. And then they played Crafty Smuggler. He's a good guy. And I think we're going to go ahead and tack in. They claim initiative. We're going to tack in. We're going to go ahead and flip Boba Attack with Boba. And then I want to bounce one of their guys. I think we're going to bounce the space guy. All right. We've got 4 llama for the ambush. Potentially 8 resources this turn. So I think we're going to resource Greedo. Maybe we'll try to play 4 llama and Cunning this turn. Nope. Just tapping our guy down. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get in then. We could potentially take the mercenary gunship, but we could take it right back. Let's see. What do they want to do? Thinking about it. But we do have pretty good cards to answer kind of any situation. So Cunning, choose 2 in any order, return a non-leader unit with 4 or less power to its owner's hand. Opponent decides it's time to attack. And we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to attack with a mercenary gunship. Let's give no reason. On attack, you can give a shield token to an enemy unit. If you do, give a shield token to a friendly unit. Okay. I think now our plan is going to be... They're out of resources. Let's Cunning. Let's return that. And let's buff one of our units. Let's return that. Buff that. And then also we're going to surprise strike. So now every one of our units is lethal. And we're going to pass. All right, there you go. So let's go ahead and get started. Would we like to mulligan? We got a 2-drop, a couple of 2-drops, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop. Nope, this seems pretty good to me. I would not like to mulligan. I think I'm going to get rid of one of these 2-drops. Let's see, we're playing against Grand Inquisitor. Deal 2 damage to a friendly unit with 3 or less power and ready it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of our Waylay, and I think we will get rid of... Let's get rid of the mercenary gunship. Let's go ahead and play Crafty Smuggler. See what our opponent does. Opponent's able to deal 2 damage and ready this unit. Oh, grip. Yeah, good combo. All we can do is claim initiative. They're probably going to... Ooh, didn't want to use it. Didn't want me to attack in with Crafty Smuggler. Okay. Well, we are going to just go ahead and get rid of that 2-drop. I think it might be the worst card in the deck, honestly. So here, nothing to do, I think, except for attack. See if our opponent wants to attack us or our base. And it looks like they changed their mind. We have a 5th brother. This unit gains raid 1 for each damage on him. On attack, you may deal 1 damage to this unit and 1 damage to another ground unit. Seems like an awesome target for us to crash in with 4 llama next turn. So let's just go ahead and play Boba Fett. They might attack Boba Fett. That's okay. Might also attack the base and then choose to untap it with this ability. Deal some more damage. But we're pretty set up for what our opponents are doing. Sure, yeah, they could do that too. I'm going to pass. They kill one of their own units. We might have a resource left to play Greedo. We're definitely going to want to attack. So let's see what they do. We got Fat Lenny here. Yep, they're attacking. Who are they attacking? Probably the base, right? Nope. Yep, no, they decided to get rid of Boba Fett. Okay. No, let's just play Greedo. Can attack into Greedo, that's fine. We'll claim initiative, attack back. Might get lucky with the flip of Greedo too. Alright, let's discard a card. And we hit Cunning. So we can go ahead and claim initiative now. And we've got... I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the 2 Forloms just in case. Let's get rid of a new adventure. Waiting for our opponent to resource here. And they decide... Oh, didn't even mention the base yet, so we have got Security Complex. Give a shield token to a non-leader unit. Something our opponent can do. I think we're just going to go ahead and attack in. See if they play a unit, and then we can ambush it with Forlom. Yep, that's a good one we can attack into. Bam! Alright, opponent claimed initiative, that's fine. Alright, we've got some plays here. There's a potential for Forlom to attack in, play another Forlom, and then we'd be able to use these 2 cards this turn if everything lines up. However, I think I'm just going to go for the safer play of just... I think I'm just going to resource Forlom. I think we can play all 3 of these cards this turn. Definitely a difficult decision. Okay, so we've got another Grit guy. I think I want to go in and just attack with Forlom. And let's see what our opponent does. We've got... Oh, they passed. Okay, well. Nothing down here. So we do want to get one of their guys off the board. They know we can flip this Boba Fett, so they might be planning something for that. I mean, we can surprise strike their guy. It's not the greatest use of resources, but not the end of the world. Let's just get him for 5. See what our opponent does. Okay, sure. They want to attack into Boba Fett, that's fine. If not, we're going to deal 4 and we're going to play both of these cards. It's going to be pretty tough for our opponent to come back after that. So, sure. But we're playing both of these. Yep, they decided that is enough. I do believe Boba Fett is good. I don't think it's broken.